Thank you for your patience. Seventh graders did a wonderful job. And now, kind of our in-between 7th and 8th graders, we've got our Lake Middle School Jazz Band. Would you please welcome them and their director, Mr. Joshua Lowndes.
Thank you all so much for your patience. We're really excited to perform for you all this evening. This ensemble is one that meets twice a week outside of the school day, Mondays and Wednesdays after school. And they are doing just a fantastic job. I shared with them the second of the two pieces you'll hear tonight. You'll notice a great difference in difficulty. And I threw this at them because I knew that they could handle it. This group has probably progressed the quickest out of any of the middle school jazz bands that I've been teaching. This is my 9th year of teaching here. So they are really a fantastic group, and we know that you will enjoy it. In both songs, you're going to hear some solis, so some entire sections playing a little feature. The first tune we have for you this evening is Mr. Cool. so they did a very nice job on that one. This next tune, Sleepwalk, is a fun one, and as I said, you'll notice it's a little bit more involved. And these students, it's always tough from year to year determining which pieces to do. I have a small arsenal, if you will, of tunes that I can pull from that we already possess, and then some that I could look at purchasing. And this year I purchased this next tune for them once I heard them progressing and playing with the tone quality that they have and the rhythmic confidence that they have. So I think it'll make sense once you hear that. But extremely proud of the work that they've put in so far this year, and I know we're looking forward to the remainder of the year as well. These students not only are doing middle school jazz band twice a week, but oftentimes a number of them are participating in other extracurricular activities where they're staying with us for about 20-30 minutes and then transferring to another activity. So some of them are even getting shorter than just 80 minutes a week, which is what we have scheduled. So it's even that much more impressive when you hear them doing all of this. What you will not hear from us tonight, but you will in the spring, is another skill that we've been working on, and that's the skill of improvised soloing. And if you're not familiar with that, that is where you create a solo completely on the spot. You're making it up as you go in real time. And at this point in time, look, correct me if I'm wrong, but every single one of them has had that experience in a rehearsal so far, where they've had to create on the spot. And we really kind of progress them through. I have a nice system to help them learn how to do that. And not every single one of them loves doing it, but they all know how to do it. And that's the goal, is to at least appreciate what goes into it, even if there's somebody that's like, okay, that was fun, but I never want to do that again. I told them all, in the comfort of our rehearsal space, I will make all of them do it a couple times. In a more pressure-filled environment like this, I'm not going to make everybody do it. But it's good for them to have to push just a little bit outside of that musical comfort zone and see what they're really capable of doing. So that's a really neat experience, and we'll share more of that as we get to the spring. And speaking of the spring, this group, along with the high school jazz band, will be performing on our jazz festival. Somebody's phone went off. Apparently it's normally nap time for them. That was the way it's calling it. We have our jazz festival coming up in March. It's Wednesday, March 16th. And you'll get to hear more from this group, as I said, as well as the high school jazz band. We usually bring in a couple guest groups. And then the last performance for this group will actually take place right next door in the high school gym on May, I believe it's May 2nd, if my memory serves. And they will be performing on the 5th and 6th grade middle school jazz band concert. I know it might seem like a little bit odd of a thing, but it's a neat opportunity for these students to get to perform for some of the other students that don't ever get the opportunity to hear one of our jazz bands unless they come to a separate concert. So it's a really neat opportunity for those 5th and 6th graders to get to see, oh, when I get to 7th grade, I can start doing this. So a lot happening with this group, and we're really excited to continue on, but I know we're also very excited to get a little bit of downtime here over the next couple weeks as we hit this winter break. So enough of my blah blah blahing at you. Thank you so much for coming out this evening. We hope that you enjoy this next tune and have a very, very happy holiday season and a Merry Christmas.